Hi everyone, I hope that you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. On clicking on subscribe below in red. I upload videos every week. And for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Charlotte. I am a medium channel. I channel messages in direct, so we're gonna see the guidance coming for this week. Just remember, I don't know everything. Take what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, that means this message is not for you. And also, this is timeless, so if you see this video in multiple months, days or years, that means you are going through the same energy right now. So I'm going to center myself, and we're going to see the guidance for us for the upcoming energies. Yeah, so there's been a lot of people feeling those energies of chaos, really things moving around them, a lot of questionings, a lot of restarting things over, changing the way we're doing certain things, changing habits, new situation. Some people have been changing completely, like professionally, with their relationships. There's been a lot of new things, new start happening. A lot of emotions have come back to the surface. That's normal. That's part of like cleansing of the energy. There's been a lot of things coming back out. So that can be emotions, dreams, that can be pain, physical pain that are coming back to the surface to be cleaned up. There's a lot of changes as far as like our energies that's been happening also. So a lot of people have been feeling very tired, very drained as far as their energy. They could just be completely wiped out in the middle of the day and don't know why. It's because of that, because your energy is being worked on, and there's a lot of change happening around you right now. So you need to give yourself a little bit of rest, a little bit of time to accumulate those new energy. This is part of that transition that we are going through right now. Guys, there's a lot of people that are light workers, that are starseed, that are like light, yeah, like that fight for the light. A lot of medium, a lot of people that do healing work, healing with crystals, also healing with your hands. A lot of people that do therapy, that really into that energetical work, are getting a lot of pressure right now, a lot of tension, a lot of really heavy energy right now. It's normal. It's kind of like the image is kind of like if you're in the forest with a whole group of people, and you're kind of like that guide that's in front of the group, and it's going in the forest, and it's here with that big knife, and it's trying to clean up the way, the pathway, and it's cutting all those branches in the jungle. It's cutting all the thing in front of you so you can make that pathway to move forward and give you a way to move forward. So a lot of people are getting those heavy energy, full face, kind of like they are like in front of the tribe, in front of that group, and getting all that first shot in the face. Okay, just know this is happening for a lot of people around the world right now that are in that position. Just know to stay strong and keep courage and keep moving forward. There's a lot of transmutation of energy happening, transmuting all those negative, heavier energy, all habits, or almost all karma of a lot of people around, and there's a lot of transmutation into more uplifting energy, more loving energy. So a lot of transmutation happening that could be very tiring for a lot of people that are concerned about this. Just stay strong, kind of like the image of a warrior, the feeling of a warrior. Nothing can take you down, nothing can make you afraid, and nothing can slow you down. You just keep moving forward. You're very strong, and like a knight, okay, like a warrior, like a knight kind of thing, where nothing can take you down. This is very important to know. Or they were also telling me to tell you not to complain. There's people that are very complaining about what's going on, but they're saying, like that image of the person in the jungle that is in front of the group, they are not complaining, oh my gosh, I got the jungle in my face, I got a spider web in my face, now I cut myself on that dangerous plant, or things like that, and crying over everything happening. They're not like that, okay? They just move forward, take everything down, just keep going. They're not afraid, they're not complaining. They just nothing can take them down, nothing can phase them. They're very centered, very strong. So this is really the image they're asking for some people that are concerned about this message, to keep that image in your mind and really understand that's what's going on. Some people are taking things very personally, things happening in their life very personally, and they were kind of like complaining, like, why me, why all those things happening to me? It's not you personally, you are in front of that group, and you need to transmute those energy on a wider scale, okay? So this is basically your job, and don't complain, just keep moving forward and get the job done. Just transmute, and don't try to understand anything, don't take things personally. Yeah, so that's very important. And also know that this is not going to keep going forever. It's going to be a little bit, a couple more days or weeks for certain people, but this is really towards the end. So also stay very strong, very positive. That is almost to the end of that, and it's really that transmuting phase. Yeah, now a lot of other people are not going to be concerned about this energy at all. It's because we're on different on different level as far as the energy. Is like a different phase. It's kind of like some people are in that phase where it's like going to the end of the year, like you know, at the end of your the college or something, they're doing all those tests, and then they're like stressed, and they're having all those things to do and those tests to pass, and it's very, very stressful. It's kind of like at the end of high school kind of thing, and you have other people that are kind of in the other class that just like learning to read, or like drawing, or things that are a lot more pleasant, so they don't go through the same energy. So be very understanding and very tolerant. It doesn't mean it's better or not, it's just different phase, like different phase of the life. There's different phase of learning and processing things. So some people can be on a high stress demand right now, and some people can feel very, very relaxed and very happy, and it has those very contradictory, contrasting energy that are very strong. And in some situation, like around in society or even family, those very strong difference can cause frictions, and just know that, be aware of that, so you don't go into fights or you don't get angry or frustrated. Just have tolerance and know this is different phase. So it's totally normal. Everything is perfect and at the right time. Yeah, so they're also asking to be very light as far as what's going on around. Don't let yourself be affected by any situation around, anything that will make you upset. We're facing a lot of fears right now. It's kind of like we doing little checks on a check mark on a list, like this is my fear number 1, and then up you're gonna leave it, so you can do a check mark and say, okay, this is done, that can go away, I don't have that fear anymore, I lived it, I'm okay, I'm alive. And then we move on. And this is kind of what's going on right now. So for a lot of people, it can be very stressful, hard, and traumatic, because they're living fears after fears in one day at a time. And it's because you are kind of like in that acceleration process. The energy is going extremely fast, so it's like moving in accelerate motion, so you can move forward quicker. That's going to concern certain people only. Actually, just they're telling me just a handful of people, probably like 5 people watching this video. But if you recognize yourself in this message, just know that's what's going on. Now they're saying that to be very light as far as your energy, and just don't get too involved emotionally, because that will just make things worse, and that will really drain and bring your vibration down and drain your energy. So just have some detachment. That's what they're saying. You have some detachment as far as what's going on around you, and really be like light, like light, when they're showing me like light-hearted about the situation, and really don't get too involved emotionally, because that will just make things worse. Just let it go through and don't really worry about it, because the energy is so chaotic right now. So this is very important. Yeah, so they're saying we're very focused on the heart chakra right now. The heart chakra is being worked on, it's been open a lot for a lot of people. They can feel like tingly feeling in the heart chakra. They can even feel pressure on the chest. Some people can feel like point of pressure on the chest. It's normal, it's because we're working on your heart chakra very strongly right now, and it's being open. So just know, if you feel those physical pain, it's normal, it's part of that transition. There's going to be a phase where it's going to be calmed down. This is still going on for a couple more days, couple more weeks for certain people, and then it's going to calm down. It's really going to be like a couple days of where everything is going to really slow down, calm down, and then you're going to have that new wave on energy that's going to be very, very strong, and it's going to help you move forward with new project, new job, new relationship for some people. New things that you're putting in place are going to like just happen suddenly, and it's like an energy that's literally coming from under you and gonna carry you up and really help you move forward. It's really pushing you forward, and it's gonna be extremely positive. But before that energy can lift you up and move forward like that and do that, you have to get rid of all those luggage, all of those weight that you're carrying for years. And that's why it's so much chaos right now. It's because we're throwing away all those weight, all those luggage, all those past things from your life, leaving that old coat, all those old habits. It's really like removing those onion layers, and then we can finally lift you up and move forward. This is really what's going on right now. I'm going to see what else. Yeah, so there's going to be a little bit of signs for people, actually, to help you really keep faith, keep joy in that transition. That's not always easy. That can be a little bit heavy for a lot of people, and it's going to be like little gold star on your way. It's going to be little wink from the heavens that's going to happen. And again, for people that are not sure how to recognize them, it can be something very specific that you like, that really very speak to you, that's just going to appear, you're going to see around you. It could be as a little piece of money, little coins on your way. It can be little stars. It can be birds that you particularly like. It could be really things that are going to speak to you. For some people that like to be in the forest or in the mountain, they can particularly like a reindeer, for example, and they're going to see a reindeer that day, or whatever it's going to be. But it's going to be something that speaks to you, and that will be your message, that will be your gold star. And it's here to they're saying that they are here to tell you that they are here with you, they're here next to you, they're encouraging you to keep moving forward, that you're doing a great job, and so you don't lose hope, you don't lose faith, because they're right here, right next to you. So that's going to happen for certain people, and it's going to really put a smile on their face. It's going to really warm their heart, and it helps them have courage to keep moving forward and continue on their journey. There are some people that have been hoping for healing. They're asking for healing, a healing energy. They're saying that they are here for you. They're saying that you just ask with the heart, to make a prayer, or just an ask the heaven, ask what speaks to you with your heart. It needs to come from the heart, not the mind. And really, once you do it coming from the heart, it will be received and it will be given. Okay, so just ask them for healing or what you need. As far as that, for the people that are concerned about this message, do it from the heart, and they will hear you, and they will respond to your call. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, ask it and it will be given, but it needs to be asked from the heart. Yeah, so they're saying keep faith, really move forward with faith. There's a lot of people right now, they're moving forward, kind of like if they're not seeing clearly, like with eyes closed, they're not sure where they're going, but you just need to keep moving forward and have faith. You move forward with your intuition, with your faith that you're on the right path and everything is going to be fine, because there's still a lot of illusion around you. There's a lot of things that are false, that are illusion, that are really not real, and it's almost like you have to move forward kind of like with your eyes closed, not paying attention to everything going around you that is chaos and illusion right now, and really move forward with your intuition, your heart, and your faith, and stay on your path. It's going to be very important for a lot of people to avoid distraction. The same, to avoid distraction and stay focused on your path, keep faith, keep moving forward, don't get distracted. That will speak again to a handful of people, but they will know it's them. That's what I hear. Yeah, so it's kind of like the user image is showing me, it's kind of like with a boat, okay? It's really like keep your north, just know where you're going. Right now we're like in that boat on the ocean, and the water is very moving, it's chaotic, it's like a storm, and the boat is rocking from right to left, okay? We're losing balance kind of thing. It's really stay center, keep your ground, just stay center in your heart, stay anchor on your roots, okay, with your root chakra, and really be able to stay stabilized in that chaotic motion, okay? It's a lot of the energy is very chaotic right now, so it's very important to stay very stable and not let the environment rock you down. That's kind of like what they're saying. They're saying that once we're going to pass that, it's going to be a more calm, peaceful water, okay? The energy, the emotion are going to be calmed down. It's going to be more peaceful. It's going to be a lot easier, a smoother ride. This is part of the journey, so just hang in there. It's just for a few more weeks. That's what I'm hearing, a few more weeks. But we're almost out of that. For some people, it might be over in a bit less time, but just know that's more of a short period thing anyways, and then we're gonna be out of that chaos. Yeah, so that new energy is going to come in. It's going to be a divine energy that's really going to lift you up. Like we say, it's really going to take you and lift you up, but you have to get rid of all those luggage, all those old things, and it's going to help you move forward to create those new project, new job, new relationship, new things in your life. It's going to be extremely positive. Just be able to kind of surf on that energy, to take advantage of it, because it's really like a wind that's going to come in and help you really make a huge jump in your life. So be able to take advantage of that energy by raising your vibration, be in joy, do things that you like, that you love, to really raise your vibration and keep that higher energy. Let go of any blocks. Some people are actually kind of like facing a wall. They like feeling very stuck in their life. It's like they have those blocks in front of them. They like really like the head in the wall. That's what I'm seeing. They're saying it's because you reach the end of a situation or a project or behavior. Like you really went to the bottom of it. You really reached the end of it. You at that wall. So now you have to really find new solution, make new things in your life, like to really keep moving forward. It's like make those positive changes, really find those solutions, those little change that you need to do, because If not, you stuck. You at the end of it, you at the wall, you at the bottom of the pit. It needs to change. You need to do something else at that point. That will speak to certain people that are feeling really stuck in their life, feeling blocked, they're feeling like some situations are getting worse and worse. Just know that's normal. That's what they're saying. Okay, but you gotta find your own solution. Yeah, so a lot of rest for some people that have their energy being really shacked up right now. They feel really drained. Make sure you drink plenty of water, that you rest, you take time for yourself. Again, be tolerant for yourself as well as other. It's very, very heavy. We went through multiple eclipse time this month, this past few weeks. So just be aware of that. There's a lot going on, a lot moving to get all that old energy out. Okay, so that means there's a lot of unpleasant things coming back to the surface or around you, but it's normal, so it can go away. Just keep faith in that. A lot of people are feeling very tired and discouraged. Just know that it's towards the end of it. It's a necessary process. It's almost like you gotta go through this to go to the next step. Okay, it's not really another path. You just gotta go through that. Okay, so you can move forward. Yeah, so they're saying there's also another message, saying that be very careful right now as far as the energy. Everything is multiplied. It's very, very, very strong. It's very multiplied. So people are manifesting things that they're not realizing it. When they have unpleasant things happening in their life or around them, and they keep focusing on it or thinking about it, they're creating more. They're attracting more of that toward them because of the energy. As far as the quantic energy is, everything is accelerated right now, and it manifests multiplies. So you are actually creating from one negative event, and you're focusing on it, you're gonna create like 100 more similar negative events. So be very conscious of that, be very careful of that. It's saying it's kind of like if we have a child and we're trusting him with a little knife, but he's not realizing it's dangerous and he's hurting himself with it. Well, it's what's happening right now. It's kind of like you have that power, that energy is extremely increased, and you have to be very in control, very conscious of that, and what you're thinking, what you're saying, what you imagining in your head, what you the energy, the vibration you are emitting is very important, because it's all those are like that knife, and it can help you do wonderful things, or it can actually cut you and hurt you back. So be very careful of the energy you're sending out right now, the thought you're having, the vibration, the emotion you're having, the feelings you're having, the things you're thinking in your head. Everything is being returned to you like a boomerang, multiply. So it's very, very important to be aware of that, because a lot of the situation you feel like a victim, you're actually not a victim, you co-created it. So be very aware of that, be very careful of that, so you can actually change that more positively next. When you have things happening in your life that are unpleasant, that you don't like, just know that it's here to teach you something, a lesson, that you have something. If it's bothering you, it's something you need to work on, it's something you still need to improve. So ask yourself what that is, and then redirect your energy to something else. Change your focus from that negative event, that negative point, to a more positive one, to something that makes you laugh, that makes you feel better, because then the environment around you will adjust and change as well. But you have to redirect your attention to something you like, and really be careful where you direct your attention, so it's to positive things and not negative things. because it's just creating like crazy right now. Yeah, so a lot of new things are going to come up on the next few weeks for a lot of people. Like we say, it can be new job, new internship, new project, new behavior. We're working a lot of behavior, being able to let go better, to be more relaxed about certain situation. A lot of people are feeling like they're missing, so they have a lot of toxic behavior, addiction, behavior related to addictions that are connected to a lack of, and it's actually usually a lack of love, of affection, that can be manifest as an addiction for food, eating a lot of food to fill yourself, alcohol, it can be anything like smoking, an addiction to smoking, it can be an addiction to money, feeling like you always need more, you're scared to always like not have enough money, for example. It can be people with addiction for shopping, always feel like they're gonna need more. All those are to fill you up, and it's related to the fear of lack and other things. So just be aware of that, because we're moving away from that energy as we're leaving that 3D world. We're really moving away and leaving that behind. So a lot of people are doing it unconsciously, subconsciously. They're not realizing that what is related to, but now that they hear this message, you're gonna have a bigger conscious about it. They're gonna be more conscious about all those behavior that needs to be adjusted, and really make that switch, okay? Because that's gonna really help you move away from fear more into love. It's gonna be very important. Yeah, okay, so we're saying that a lot of people are going to say, but I'm doing that because I love, for example, I love eating or I love shopping, so I'm going to do it more and more and more. But it's coming from that fear of lack, okay? So you really have to switch that energy and take conscious of that. Is that to fill up that feeling of lack, or, you know, it's just once in a while just to make you happy, but it's not an addiction. So be aware of that. This is going to be very important moving forward. This is part of, for some people, of those luggage that needs to be released and left in the past. Yeah, so self-care for a lot of people is going to be important in the next few days. Take some time for yourself, some time for self-care, especially people that are in that very, very chaotic, very high-moving energy where time flies and you're running around kind of like a crazy person. You're really going to need those time to really stop, slow down, take some time for yourself, reconnect to yourself. People that are like, I see some people that are hurting themselves a lot, like walking into walls and hurting themselves, or cutting themselves, cutting something else, things like that. It just means that you are too disconnected, and you really need to come down into your body. You really need to reconnect with your body and be in full presence in the present moment, in the now. You need to reconnect to now and just pay attention to what's going on now. You're too much in your thought, in the past, in the future, in your worries, etc. You just need to be in full consciousness of the present moment. Okay, so saying that's it. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share it, subscribe if you like to, and I hope this provides you some help and guidance to go across those energies that are moving like crazy right now. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of the week, and I will see you soon for another video. Ciao.